Uh-oh, guess what day it is? Guess what day it is, huh?
See, the question you keep asking yourself is, why am I losing? Fact of the matter is, yes, you have everything you need to win every day of your life. Sometimes we just need a little reminder of how great we are. Sometimes we just need a little boost, a little push to help us take it to that next level. So I guess in that sense, you can call me your PushaMan. Let's go. Climb the hump and make every day a Wednesday. Oh, woo! Y'all know we gotta turn up for this one. Episode number 11. Smiles, everyone, smiles. It's your partner, Playya 1G, aka Freddy Fri, your PushaMan. Now, y'all know, each week, all the likes, the shares, the comments, keep them coming. I love you guys for that. Our winners of the Wednesday t-shirts for episode number 10 are Keith Barker. He said, continue spreading your words of encouragement to the people because I know you're making a difference in so many people's lives. Boom! And also Robert Price. He said, great inspiration. I'm trying to achieve that daily. Thanks for the encouraging words. Yes, sir. Y'all know what it's all about. Win the day so you can win at life. And for the best in video and photography, be sure to contact our sponsor, Stephen Jones Photography, and let him get you hooked up. Now sit back, relax, because you are in a winning atmosphere. So my Wednesday family, let's get better. And as always, I won't take up too much of your time, because your time is your grind. So people always ask me, they say, Fry, how are you able to be so successful in business? And I say, well, there's several factors that lead to success in any business. But for me, one of the most important is building relationships. See, my company, Court Time Events, and if you guys don't know, I host youth basketball tournaments. And what people never saw was the beginning. To host any youth basketball tournament, you probably need at least one basketball court or gymnasium. And when I decided to take on this venture, I had zero, nada, zilch, no access to a basketball court whatsoever. So, didn't let that stop me though. Made phone calls, set up meetings, and I finally was able to have my first event. It wasn't a bad neighborhood, and it was at a recreation center that actually no longer exists. But I was thankful, and I was excited to be hosting my first event. It was so bad. We had this habitual panhandler that I always told everybody, can you please give me some money to get back to Muskogee? I need gas money to get back to Muskogee. Same story, different people every week. This is even worse. It got even worse early on. At one of my early events, a guy had all 4 of his tires stolen. Hey, I still don't know how that happened. I'm still clueless. But somehow, I was able to survive all that madness. I shook hands, I smiled, I kissed babies, and somehow I was able to build relationships with the right people, and now I have a plethora of gymnasiums all across the city, and in the words of my cousin Willie, my billionaire says, booming. So let me give you 3 fundamentals real quick to help you master the art of building relationships. Number 1, make a connection. Try to find some common ground. My fiance recently went on a job interview, and when she walked into the gentleman's office, she quickly recognized him from our basketball tournaments. Can somebody say icebreaker? Because that's exactly what it was. So they started talking for the longest about basketball. She knew his daughter, he knew her daughter, and did she get the job? For sure. But I can hear you now. Right. What if I can't find any common ground? Well, I guess you gotta do it the old-fashioned way. You gotta kill him with kindness. You gotta make him smile. You gotta make great conversation. You really have to be a great listener. Because let me tell you this, One thing I've learned about people is people love them some them. They kind of want to hear themselves talk. They love to hear themselves talk. So let them talk. You be a great listener. And here's the number one thing you want to take away from any conversation that you're having with a person. Make sure when you leave, if they happen to run into you again on the street, they are super excited to see you. That's a key to building a relationship. Number 2, create win-win situations. See, I'm a huge fantasy football guy. And during the season, I love making trades. But I only try to make trades that not only make sense for me, but also for the person that I'm making the trade with. And hey, I win a lot of championships, a lot of rings here. So the fellas they always think I'm being shady. I'm always a little skeptical, but I'm huge on integrity. And I always tell them, I ain't gotta cheat you to beat you, bro. But in all seriousness, you have to have integrity, because if you burn somebody one time, not only will they never deal with you again, the studies say they will tell at least 10 people to never deal with you again as well. Write this down. The law of the win-win says, let's not do it my way. Let's not do it your way. Let's do it the best way. And fundamental number 3, say the best for last, because so many of us act before we think. Fundamental number 3, don't ever burn bridges. And this comes from the idea that if you use a bridge to cross a river and burn it, you can't get back over the river if you need to in the future. And you wonder why your life is in disarray. And you wonder why your life is so hard, because you're so quick to cuss any and everybody out without taking a second to think about the consequences of your actions. Remember this, nobody owes you anything anyway. And they sure will never help you out if you cuss them out, if you go off on them. This is for my aspiring recording artists that always ask me, how do you get your songs played on the radio? Well, I've been able to get my songs played on the radio through years of relationship building and professional business etiquette. See, what y'all don't know is that for every record that you hear, we had 2 or 3 that never even sniffed the airwaves. But unlike you, I never went off and cussed out the program director. I always respected his position on each record and moved on to the next. This is for not only my musicians, but for every soul that can hear or see this recording. Don't ever burn a bridge with anybody, because you never know. The day may come when you need that person or somebody that person knows. Let me say this one more again, 11 times. Don't ever burn your bridges. So quick recap. Number 1, make a connection. Number 2, create win-win situations. And number 3, don't ever burn your bridges. And if you follow these fundamentals, your relationships as it relates to friends, family, businesses is GPS locked and loaded with a destination set for next level. This is your partner Playya 1G, aka Freddy Fri, your PushaMan, pushing you to achieve the greatness you have within. I could have took the easy route, but there is no easy route. Grind hard daily, and until next week, climb the hump and make every day a Wednesday. 1. And the transformation is about to go down.
Rolling drop top, switching lanes. Got a plan, so it's all go everything. Rules of the game, bro, they never change. Keep it moving through the heartache and pain. Live every day like it might be my last one, so you always catch me. Living for the moment, living for the moment, living for the moment. Woo! Optimism on my worst day. Been going hard since my first day. That'll never change till my hearse day. Vow to live every moment like my birthday. Post salt on them snails trying to slime me. Bout peace, but I can get grimy. I'm the essence or epitome of excellence. My eminence establishes the precedent of precedence. Woo! Went from worst class to first class. Learned about sowing seeds in my church class. And that's why my values are on point. And I stay on high even without a joint. Still connect to the hood like a wireless. Real talk, cause you know they help inspire this. No ignorance, but still go Brillo. Support my people when they fall. Pillow. Rolling drop top, switching lanes. Got a plan, so it's all go everything. Rules of the game, bro, they never change. Keep it moving through the heartache and pain. Live every day like it might be my last one, so you always catch me living for the moment, living for the moment, living for the moment.